Alright, we back with another recap. I don't like this trade, but I like it. It's fun, but it's just that adrenaline. Let me just run through it real quick. Um, yeah. So, will we had this these liquidities here from down here, all these equal lows here, and this low there. Okay. Now we just had this low, these equal lows, because that's not a move down and move up. Anyways, it is on a 4 hour bot. So we had this equal low, and on ES we had the same thing, equal lows here, but we did not sweep it though. So we created a SMT. So SMT on as ES as the leading index, and yeah, so it was pretty strong too. Our fundamentals were pretty strong. We used an aggressive entry for this one. So literally thought thought the thought and process was we had this fair value gap that we were looking to invert, and also this break of structure and this break of structure of the high right here. And um yeah, so in my head I was like, if we invert this, we are looking to break structure to the upside. And if we do break structure to the upside, we are looking to break this 5 minute structure here. This 5 minute structure here. And it looks like price will come back down into this order block and breaker block, and then probably push higher to collect these highs up here. But anyways, that is not the trade that we took today. So yeah, we entered aggressively on this one. We entered aggressively on this one above closing above this inverted fair value gap plus the breaker structure over here. That will lead to a breaker structure here, and that breaker structure will also lead to a 5 minute breaker structure. So we entered off that, stops below the inverted fair value gap or the low, doesn't matter. Yeah, and aim for 1 to 2. And that was our first trade. Our second trade is once we got that breaker structure over here, I was looking at price retracing into this fair value gap, but then again we just got an SMT. It's a strong push to the upside, so we are going to look for something else. So I looked to enter. So since we got a 79 extension closure above here, that also told us that we are going to push even further. And I was like, sweet, what other confluences do we have? And we had this this breaker structure right here. We broke and we entered. Stops below this low, not this low, this low. And yeah, we try to make 50 points, but that looks like a 1 to 1. So we did 70 points, which was here. And luckily, because we only had like a few ticks away. Yeah, 11 points away from getting like the full TP and then it come back to break even. But yeah, that was our trades. But the only reason why I didn't like it is because when we entered this trade, We took it out literally around here or here, and that gave us 300 bucks from that around it, and we were just like out of this world. Like we did not follow our plan. We were so emotional in this trade. We were looking at the money, not the strategy, just not following the plan, eh? And we did the same thing here. I literally dropped my nuts here. We went up, came down, went up, came down, and then I was like, fuck, I was literally gonna exit out. But then I said, I'm gonna hold it, I'm gonna hold it. I held it, and then I spotted this fair value gap. Spotted this fair value gap. We got that big rejection down. I'm like, alright, sweet. If we come back around this area, I'm gonna take it out. And we came back. We took it out. But then we came back and we pushed the TP. That is why. Hold on. Hold on. That that is why you have to follow your plan. Not your emotions, bro. Your emotions will ruin you. And it will also doubt you in the future. It will have doubt within it will give you doubt with like, you know, like with yourself in the future. But yeah, that was our thought and process of everything that we did within the trade. If it was just me trading, I would have kept it. I would have just said it, forget about it. But I saw, like, since I stayed awake, I did not sleep, and it's literally 2:55 right now, and I finished trading at 3. My mind is wide awake, so I saw literally everything that was going on since price was up here. We came down, blah, 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 blah. Big rip to the downside. What was it, like a 600-point move off the rip? Like around here. So, what was it? 280-point move within that 1 hour. That's alright. It's not as bad as before. But yeah, that was it. I mean, that's our trade. Like we okay. Next time, follow our plan. Don't get too excited. Don't don't sack your nuts. Sorry. I don't even think I'm allowed to say that. But don't. How would you say it? Follow your plan. Set and forget it. Um, control your emotions. Um, look at your manage your risk to rewards. That is important. That is what we did on this trade, because when you come on a 15-minute, because my rule is aim for hourly highs. Yeah, like we're gonna come up to these hourly highs. No, we won't. Not yet, at least. We will probably come down and then go back up, and by then I'll get stopped out. So, reasonable trade. There's nothing else on a 5-minute. There is this fair value gap here, but nah. We literally inverted this fair value gap here to pull down and push up somehow, probably from this order block here and this breaker block. But then again, it's the last trading day of the week, so market will close probably around here or up here after it hits this area, and it won't hit these hourly highs. So we played it safe, we played it good, we just didn't play it all the way. So, yeah. Never do that again. Never do it again. Alright, that's me. Peace.